Right, how the hell do we start this thing?
Well, what can I say about this Lada Samara? It was really only made for the Western market, so it kind of shows they didn't really think very much of us.
I can't understand what Calum would want to do with that Lada.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I mean, it might ride better, granted. This is blatantly the best communist car here. The Zastava Corral was launched in 1984 and was basically a Fiat 127 with all the exciting bits thrown away and replaced with Yugoslavian tat. It's got a button.
I think we pull the button down here.
The plastics in here are pretty nasty.
30 miles an hour.
The ride is pretty nasty.
Still 30 miles an hour.
The gear change is pretty nasty.
30 miles an hour.
The engine noise is pretty nasty.
31 miles an hour.
Everything about this car is nasty, and that's why I adore it.
Come on, little Fiat. I think it popped out of gear there.
And with this ride comfort, Moorsport Gravel is my favourite.
Right, we're going to hang on, because Fiats feel like they're going to fall over when you go around corners. Oh my goodness. Oh dear.
I don't know what Brown and Carmoodie are thinking. For a start, that Fiat's not a communist car, it's an Italian one. Although I have to admit, the Fiat 126 Brown, quite an endearing concept. And as for that Lada, come on, Calum. It's an absolute heap, it's a shed. Why would you want that when you could have this? As well as its rather fetching Varicus vein blue, this Yugo 45 spots a 903cc engine. It's originally marketed in Yugoslavia as the Zastava Corral, but for some reason they didn't think that name would sell here. So we got Yugo 45, based on its power output of, yes, you guessed it, 45 brake horsepower. This one's also from the best year of Yugo production. This one was 1991, which is when they finally learned how to build them 7 years into production. Unfortunately, the Croatian War of Independence also started in 1991. That means that the supply lines and parts are interrupted, and just as Yugo learned how to build it properly, things went wrong. Later cars could come with a brown dashboard but blue seats because of parts supply issues, and by 1996 Yugo basically gave up the ghost, ran out of spare parts and stopped building it. But this is just a more complete package. And as for the Fiat 126, sorry Carmoodie, it's a shoe, it's not a car. I've won, blatantly. All we need to do is prove it.
Sam says that his Yugo is the best Soviet car that you can buy, and quite frankly I think he's a liar, because he has not considered the Lada Samara. And I mean, I'm going to look at it this way: the Yugo's like the Russian Mini. It's quite endearing, but it's also quite awful. This, however, is like the Russian Bentley, and I'll show you why. The Bentley, really smooth V8 burble that you get from quite a lot of them. This, on the other hand, sounds even better. You ready? You see, it's got a bit of a lawnmower quality about it, which brings you back down to earth. It proves you're not poncy. And then these plastics, these really hard-wearing, not split plastics, are like the ones that you would find in a Jaguar. It's also got this button here. Don't know what it does. I'm too scared to press it. But it's like a racing car, because racing cars have red buttons. There's not really much else to talk about the interior because it's basic, like a Land Rover. I would mention the radio, but it isn't working. So instead what we're going to do is we're going to do an acceleration test, because like an Aston Martin with its V12 engine, this can do, and I know because I've done it, 1,000,000 miles an hour. It can also do 0 to 60 in a sneeze. It's a prolonged sneeze, but it's still a sneeze nonetheless, as we shall now demonstrate. So we're going to try to go for the Lada world speed record in my Bentley lawnmower. Oh, I've got wheel spin! system of an anchor, as I shall now demonstrate. That went well because we're not dead, just like a Renault with its 5-star Euro NCAP crash test safety rating. So what we've established is it's more luxurious than a Bentley, it's faster than an Aston Martin, it's just as basic as a Land Rover, and it's better than the Yugo in every way. And I'm now going to turn it off, not because it's overheating or that I'm scared, but purely because that's what victory people do. Therefore I win. I'm now just going to go away and have a little trip to the toilet.